Convening of the Cottonwood Mayor and City Council of the City of Cottonwood for presentations of proclamations, awards, and introduction of new city employees to be held on June 19, 2018 at 5:30. And we are joined today by Vice Mayor Allen, Councilmember Henry, Councilmember Norman, and Councilmember Piper. So diving right in, we have 4 new employees to introduce, and we're going to start with Josh Frewin. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So Hezekiah, will you be introducing them?
Can we do Jack first and then John?
We can do it in any order you want. Jack? Mr. Teel?
How do we,
So come on up here and, sorry, you're going to face the camera because you're being filmed. Make sure to smile. And, sorry.
Mayor, Council, I think this is how we do it. Public, my name is Hezekiah. I'm with the Parks Recreation Department. I have the great pleasure of introducing Jack Teel as our new lead coordinator for the department. If you remember, a while back, we went through some reorganization when Ryan Bigelow went to the library. We addressed it as a staff, sat down at the table, discussed many options as a team to figure out what would be the best, most effective and efficient way to move forward as a department. And then we came up with a new organizational structure that also saved the city funding or money as well on staffing costs. We believe in the motto of grow your own. However, we don't grow our own, or we don't promote from within just to promote from within. We promote folks that are challenging themselves, that are growing through their education, through the responsibilities that they take on. Jack has been with the city since 2004, is currently attending Patton University to get his BA in Management and Leadership, certified pool operator, aquatics facility operator, certified Parks and Recreation professional. He has a lot of accolades, but accolades are as good as sometimes a paper they're printed on. What really is important is the kind of person Jack is and what he does for the city and how he serves this community. He has a high aptitude for public service. He puts in the hours and he makes things happen. So it's really my honor to welcome Jack into this position. So, thank you.
Thank you guys very much. I know I've been around for a while and I see a lot of people. I see some people I play volleyball with here, and I see a lot of other people I work with. So it truly is an honor to serve the city of Cottonwood, and I'm glad I'm continuing to grow within the department. But now that that's out of the way, I really want to put the spotlight where it needs to be, on Mr. Frewin here. Before I get into talking about Josh and his position here at the city, I'd like to first address how we went through that process. This position opened, the Recreation Coordinator 2 for Sports and Special Events position, opened in March. We went through, felt like a year-long process to get here, but it's a 2-week posting. At the end of that posting, it went national. Then it drove all the traffic to the city website. It was posted on Indeed. It was posted through all the universities and all our channels locally here through our Human Resource Department. And that yielded 38 applications from people with masters to entry-level Parks and Recreation. And then from there, we whittled that out to a group of, I want to say, 7 interviews. That interview panel then went through an extensive interview through our Parks and Recreation department, and then we chose another 3 candidates to move on to a second one. So once we kind of vetted their professionalism and how they were for the department, we wanted to make sure that they weren't just somebody filling a role, but a fit for our community and a fit for our department. So through that second set of interviews, Josh stood out amongst everybody. And for some of the reason I'm going to talk about here. Josh went to Greenville University, where he got his degree in recreation management. He spent a year abroad studying in Chile, where he actually did his recreation management internship. And he is a fluent Spanish speaker for us, which is diversifying our department. He's able to help that clientele that we weren't able to reach to before. Not just a benefit, but one of many that Josh brings to the table. He's a very likable individual. He's always smiling and having a good time. And one of my favorite things, Josh was a kicker throughout college. He did 4 years NCAA kicking, so he's got that high level, that pressure, the game is on the line type mentality. So he's a tough-nosed, strong-willed person, and we're happy to bring him on. Josh, you want to come up and say hi?
I'm just want to say that I'm really excited for this opportunity and thankful for all of you that were able to bring me on to this position. And I'm really looking forward to working for the city of Cottonwood and just getting to know each of you a lot better. And thank you to Jack for the past few weeks. Getting to know him has been great, and learning the position and all that it takes to be successful in this position, because he's a great example of that. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, up next is Doug Redell, IT, Public Safety Tech 1, and Danny Kim. Call them both up at the same time? Will that work for you?
Sure.
Okay. Good evening.
Mayor, Council, I'm John Carter, the Information Technology Manager, and I'm happy to welcome both these guys into their new positions. Doug Redell has been working for the city since April last year? April 3rd. He's moved over to the position that was vacated by a retiring employee. He's an IT professional who's going to be embedded with the police department. He's only been in the position a few days now, but yeah, I think he's already showing the service level that he's going to raise it to. So I'll just go ahead and Doug, shall I say a few words?
No, it's fine. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I look forward to working for the police department. It's a system administration job, which I have some experience with, and can learn some more about Spillman and be a team player and help out IT.
Great. We're excited to have you on. And next we have our new IT tech who once Doug vacated the IT Tech 1 role and moved over to the police department. That role became available, and we did again a nationwide search like everyone does, and we were very, very lucky to get Danny Kim to join us. He's been in the IT field for over 20 years. He's got a bachelor's degree in IT business management from Western Governors University. Did I get that right? He's been a director of IT, a chief technology officer, director of operations, director of network engineering. So we're, again, very lucky to have him with the city. He was born in San Diego to immigrant parents from, I can't read my own printing, from South Korea. He grew up in Denver, Colorado. He lives in the village of Oak Creek with his spouse and dog. He volunteers for the community nonprofits. He sits on the board of the Sedona Pride, and he's a past board member of Sedona PFLAG. He appreciates Cottonwood and all the services and amenities it has to offer. His hobbies include traveling, cooking, fitness, yoga, hiking, and kayaking. And he's been to a lot of places in North America, Europe, and Asia. And he plans to travel to Latin America, Eastern Europe in the coming years, and hopefully out west a lot more. You've been with us for 3 weeks? 3 weeks now? And again, we're glad to have him. Thanks for coming on board.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members, thank you very much for the opportunity for me to serve the city of Cottonwood. It is an honor and a privilege. As John alluded to, my background is probably different than what my role entails, but I hope to bring all of my skills and talents to bear to the role and let the city benefit from that. So thank you very much.
Okay. Next, we have Jeff Clark, Library Specialist, Audiovisual. Mr. Bigelow.
Mayor, Council, Public, Ryan Bigelow, Library Manager. Tonight, we're here to introduce our Library Specialist of Audiovisual, Mr. Jeff Clark. Jeff probably looks familiar because this is actually his second stint as a full-time employee with the City of Cottonwood. His first stint was in the library as a teen specialist. Then he went and spent some time part-time, went and explored some other things. Now came back part-time in AV, and after applications from 34 different folks, we interviewed 7 people. Jeff came out on top. Jeff rose to the top of that application pool because of his ability to work with people. He has a knack for interacting with the public, and I think at the library at this point in time that's critical to our services and critical to our function. Inherently, Jeff has a real strong ability with devices and technology. We hope to leave those IT guys alone as much as possible. So we want to take care of as much of that with the public as we can. As a part-time employee, Jeff started a program for smartphones, Smarter Than Your Smartphone, and is helping a lot of our public just navigate those devices and get through them. And building on that, him and Kyle Smith are starting a program called Tech Time to have one-on-one interactions with the public to teach them whatever device they might be struggling with. And as IT probably can attest to, even the smart people struggle with those devices. So we have a real need in the community for that, and Jeff and Kyle working together are going to fill that. So that's just the start of it. We're really excited with where we're going to take that department and where we're going to take Jeff with us. So Jeff Clark.
As Ryan said, this is my second time full-time. First time I kind of left because of some personal issues and then decided to come back, and I'm excited to be back in AV. I really think that just my knack for technology and is going to help bring stuff to the library.
Congratulations. Okay, so that concludes this pre-meeting, and we're going to meet for our regular meeting at 6. So stick around.